Welcome to our channel. We are so glad you found your way here. Let us help you fall asleep. Let's begin with Atlas and Gaia, the connection to the earth. Take a slow, deep breath in and release it. Let the centuries fade away as we drift through the quiet echoes of the past. Your mind is calm, the ruins are peaceful, and we are ready to explore. Each figure embodies distinct aspects of existence. Atlas, often depicted as a titan, carries the heavens upon his shoulders, representing endurance and the weight of the world. His burden is not merely physical, it signifies the responsibility of holding together the cosmos, a role steeped in ancient lore. This portrayal transcends mere mythology, reflecting humanity's struggles with strength, duty, and the quest for balance in life. Gaia, in contrast, personifies the earth itself. She is the nurturing force, the origin of life, and the sacred embodiment of nature's bounty. In myths, she emerges as a mother figure, engendering both gods and mortals alike. Her essence is intertwined with fertility, growth, and the cyclical patterns of existence. The relationship between Atlas and Gaia reflects the interconnectedness of the cosmos and nature, where one cannot exist without the other. These narratives provide insights into the ancient worldview, where human experiences were deeply linked to the divine and the natural world. In this region, stories of Atlas and Gaia served as both a reflection of societal values and a means to explain natural phenomena. The remnants of these beliefs continue to echo through time, offering a glimpse into the intricacies of ancient civilizations and their profound connections to the earth. Gaia emerges as a foundational figure within Greek mythology, representing the very essence of the earth itself. Identified as a primordial deity, she is often regarded as the mother of all living things, embodying fertility, growth, and nurturing. In ancient texts, this entity is described as the source from which all existence springs, forming a vital link between the heavens and the terrestrial realm. Mythological accounts detail how Gaia birthed the sky, the mountains, and the seas, establishing a cosmic order that intertwines with human experience. Her offspring include titans and giants, each contributing to the development of the world's landscape and the very fabric of existence. This lineage reflects a deep understanding of the Earth's cycles, emphasizing the interconnectedness of life. In various myths, Gaia is depicted as a nurturing force, providing sustenance and shelter to humanity. The reverence for her is evident in ancient rituals and practices, often centered around agriculture and seasonal changes. Temples dedicated to her worship reveal the significance of nature in daily life, highlighting the dependency of ancient societies on the Earth's bounty. The stories surrounding Gaia encapsulate a worldview that honors the natural world, illustrating how ancient civilizations perceived their place within a grander ecological network. This connection remains a poignant reminder of humanity's enduring relationship with the Earth. The Titan Atlas embodies a profound symbol of endurance and strength. In ancient mythology, he is often depicted as a colossal figure bearing the weight of the heavens upon his shoulders. This portrayal serves as a metaphor for the burdens humanity faces and the resilience required to navigate them. The mountains often associated with his form stand as a testament to his unwavering resolve, creating a landscape that has become sacred in various cultures. Legends recount his punishment by Zeus, a reflection of the tensions between gods and titans, suggesting a complex dynamic of power and rebellion. This narrative illustrates not only the consequences of defiance, but also the underlying theme of responsibility. Atlas's eternal labor connects him to the earth, reinforcing the idea that one's actions have lasting implications on the world around them. In this region, the echoes of ancient stories resonate through the stones and valleys, where echoes of his struggles are embedded in the earth itself. The mountains, often named in his honor, reflect the enduring nature of his myth. The stories serve as a bridge between the realms of the divine and mortal, reminding societies of their place within this vast universe. Such myths continue to influence modern perceptions of strength and duty, emphasizing the intricate relationship between humanity and the natural world. Gaia, often regarded as the very embodiment of Earth, serves as a profound symbol of life and nurturing. In ancient thought, she was perceived not merely as an element of nature, but as a divine presence that enveloped and sustained all forms of existence. This entity was believed to be both the giver and the sustainer, representing fertility, abundance, and the cyclical nature of life. Reverence for her extended beyond mere survival. It invoked a sense of respect for the interconnectedness of all living things. The ancient Greeks honored Gaia through various rituals, recognizing her influence in agriculture, fertility, and healing. Temples dedicated to her were often built in sacred groves, spaces where nature thrived and the ethereal essence of life could be felt. These sites became places of communion, where individuals sought guidance and blessings, reflecting a deep understanding of their reliance on the earth. In literature and art, Gaia was depicted as a nurturing figure, often surrounded by flora and fauna, embodying the essential qualities of growth and protection. This connection underscores an inherent wisdom that recognizes humanity's place within the broader ecosystem. Such perspectives are echoed in the reverence for nature that persists today, reminding societies of their responsibility to nurture and protect the very foundations of life that Gaia represents. The Titans, primordial beings of immense power, occupy a vital place within Greek mythology. Born from the union of Uranus, the sky, and Gaia, the earth, they embody the raw forces of nature and the cosmos. This lineage established them as significant figures, presiding over various aspects of existence. Each Titan governed different realms, such as Oceanus, the Titan of the ocean, and Hyperion, the Titan of light. Their dominion reflects the interconnectedness between the elements and the divine. The overthrow of the Titans by the Olympian gods marks a pivotal moment in mythological history. Although they were defeated, their legacy endured, influencing the cultural fabric of ancient Greece. The stories of their struggles and relationships with the younger gods convey themes of power, rebellion, and the cyclical nature of creation and destruction. In art and literature, representations of these beings often convey a sense of grandeur, emphasizing their colossal forms and the majesty of their existence. Temples and sculptures dedicated to them illustrate the ancient reverence for these figures, serving as a reminder of humanity's place within the cosmos. Their memory continues to evoke contemplation regarding the balance between chaos and order, a reflection of the world's inherent contradictions. Such narratives persist, echoing through time, shaping cultural identities and philosophies. Creation myths often depict Gaia as a primordial force, embodying the earth itself. In various traditions, she emerges from chaos a nurturing presence that brings forth life. This act of creation is not merely a singular event, but an ongoing process, as her essence permeates the landscape, fostering the growth of flora and fauna. The fertile soil and diverse ecosystems owe their existence to her nurturing touch, forming the very foundation of life. Gaia's role transcends mere creation. She represents the interconnectedness of all beings. Rivers, mountains, and forests become extensions of her being, each contributing to the delicate balance of the environment. These myths emphasize a relationship between humanity and the earth, where respect for nature is paramount. The reverence for Gaia often manifests in rituals and practices aimed at honoring her gifts. In this region, ancient civilizations frequently sought to align their agricultural cycles with natural rhythms, acknowledging her influence on fertility and harvests. Temples dedicated to Gaia served as sites of worship, where offerings were made to ensure her continued favor. The reverence for this nurturing figure highlights a profound understanding of the ecological systems that sustain life. Such beliefs fostered a sense of stewardship over the earth, a legacy that resonates through generations, reminding societies of their intrinsic connection to the natural world. This reverence for the earth is mirrored in the figure of Atlas, often depicted as a titan holding the celestial sphere upon his shoulders. This image conveys not merely a physical burden, but also a symbolic guardianship over the heavens. The weight of the sky signifies both responsibility and the interconnectedness of all celestial bodies. Such representations suggest a belief in the harmony between the terrestrial and the divine, where the actions of one realm directly influence the other. Communities that embraced this symbolism recognized the importance of maintaining balance within their environment. Atlas, as a guardian, embodies the struggle against chaos, ensuring that the cosmos remains in order. This figure also serves as a reminder of the fragility of existence. The heavens and the earth are not separate entities, but rather two facets of a singular reality. In this context, the myths surrounding Atlas fostered a sense of accountability among those who shared this worldview. They understood that their actions within the natural realm had implications beyond their immediate surroundings. The loss of this balance could lead to disorder, echoing through both the earth and sky. Such teachings have left a lasting imprint on cultural narratives, influencing how societies perceive their role within the larger cosmic framework. This understanding fosters a legacy of care and respect for the intricate web of life. The relationship between Gaia and the cosmos reveals a profound interconnectedness that transcends mere terrestrial existence. This mythological perspective illustrates how the Earth, often personified as Gaia, embodies the nurturing essence of nature, while the cosmos signifies the vast unknown beyond. Ancient civilizations perceived this bond as a harmonious cycle, where the Earth is both a cradle and a participant in the celestial dance of creation. Legends frequently depict Gaia as the mother of all beings, nurturing the flora and fauna that populate her surface. In turn, she is intricately linked to the celestial bodies. The movements of the sun, moon, and stars were believed to directly influence the rhythms of life on Earth. Seasonal changes, agricultural practices, and even societal rituals were often aligned with celestial events, underscoring the belief that the cosmos played a significant role in the Earth's vitality. This perspective invites contemplation on the unity of existence, where each element, whether grounded or celestial, contributes to a larger narrative. The reverence for this connection is evident in various ancient texts, suggesting an awareness that transcends the boundaries of individual cultures. By recognizing Gaia's role in the cosmos, these civilizations fostered an understanding that the earth and the heavens are two intertwined realms, each influencing the other in an eternal cycle of life and renewal. The bonds between Atlas and the other Titans illustrate a complex family dynamic that shaped early mythologies. This lineage, rooted deeply in ancient narratives, reveals connections that extend beyond mere familial ties. Atlas, often depicted as the burdened figure holding up the heavens, is a son of the primordial deity Uranus and the earth goddess Gaia. His siblings, representing various forces of nature and existence, include notable figures such as Cronus, Rhea, and Oceanus. Cronus, perhaps the most infamous of the Titans, led a rebellion against their father, Uranus, establishing a new order. This tumultuous act resulted in the rise of the Olympian gods, altering the landscape of divine hierarchies. The relationship between Atlas and his siblings reflects a blend of loyalty and conflict, a reflection of the natural world's own balance of creation and destruction. Oceanus, another brother, governs the vast oceans, symbolizing the depths of life and knowledge. Their interactions are not merely familial, but also represent the larger forces that shape existence. Atlas's role as a guardian of the heavens connects him to these elemental powers, binding them together in a narrative that transcends individual stories. In these ancient texts, the familial ties of the Titans offer insight into the shared heritage of humanity's understanding of nature and the cosmos. Gaia, often revered as the earth personified, played a crucial role in shaping the agricultural practices of ancient civilizations. This reverence manifested in the cultivation of the land, where farmers invoked her blessings for fertile soil and bountiful harvests. Rituals centered around her were commonplace, ensuring that communities remained in harmony with the natural world. The significance of Gaia extended beyond mere fertility. She represented the interconnectedness of all life. In this region, crops flourished under her watchful presence, fostering a bond between the people and the earth that sustained them. Cultivators learned to read the rhythms of nature, adjusting their planting and harvesting according to the seasons, driven by an understanding that their survival depended on this intricate balance. Ancient texts document the reverence held for Gaia, detailing ceremonies that celebrated the cyclical nature of growth and decay. These rituals often aligned with the lunar phases, further deepening the connection between celestial bodies and agricultural productivity. It was common for communities to dedicate shrines to her, ensuring that her spirit remained present in their everyday lives. Through these practices, the essence of Gaia seeped into the fabric of society. Agriculture became not merely a means of sustenance, but a profound expression of gratitude and respect for the earth, solidifying her lasting influence on the civilizations that revered her. Atlas emerged as a pivotal figure during the Titanomachy, embodying the enduring struggle between the Titans and the Olympians. This conflict, born out of a quest for dominance over the cosmos, saw Atlas positioned as a key warrior among his Titan brethren. His role, however, extended beyond mere participation in battle. It symbolized the weight of responsibility and the burden of defeat, as the Olympians, led by Zeus, rallied their forces to challenge the Titans. The skies darkened with chaos. Atlas, known for his immense strength and resilience, stood firm against the advancing tide. The struggle unfolded across vast landscapes, where the very earth trembled beneath the forces of ancient deities. When defeat, in this aftermath, the remnants of the Titanomachy shaped the cultural landscape, influencing generations to come. The stories of Atlas and his kin served as reminders of the complexity of power, reverence, and the intricate relationships between gods and mortals in this ancient history. Gaia's role extended beyond mere existence. She became the embodiment of prophecy and wisdom. As the primal force of the earth, her insights were sought by those yearning for guidance in turbulent times. Oracles dedicated to her were established in sacred groves, where natural elements intertwined with the divine. These spaces, often shrouded in mist, became sites of pilgrimage for seekers of truth. The prophecies attributed to Gaia were imbued with a sense of inevitability, reflecting the cyclical nature of life and the universe. Her utterances were nuanced, often requiring interpretation by skilled seers who understood the rhythms of nature. The whispers of the wind and the rustling of leaves were believed to carry her messages, creating a dialogue between the earth and its inhabitants. This connection fostered a deep reverence for the land, shaping cultural practices and beliefs, and establishing harmony with the natural world. Rituals were conducted to honor her, ensuring the fertility of the soil and the abundance of harvests. Over time, these practices became interwoven with the social fabric, guiding not only agricultural endeavors but also political decisions. The legacy of these oracles continues to echo throughout history, a testament to the enduring bond between humanity and the earth. In classical literature, Atlas is frequently depicted as a figure burdened by the weight of the heavens. This portrayal serves as a metaphor for the enduring struggle of humanity against the vastness of the cosmos. In works such as Hesiod's Theogony, Atlas stands at the edge of the world, reinforcing the notion of geographical boundaries intertwined with human existence. His punishment for opposing the gods underscores themes of hubris and the consequences of defiance. The imagery surrounding Atlas often reflects the ancient understanding of the cosmos. Representations in Roman texts further solidify his status as a symbol of endurance. Poets and playwrights have utilized this character to explore the relationship between mortals and divine forces. The weight he bears is emblematic of the burdens carried by civilizations throughout history, illustrating the delicate balance between aspiration and limitation. These interpretations extend beyond mere character analysis. They invite contemplation on the human condition. The mythological figure serves as a reminder of the physical and metaphysical challenges faced by societies, reflecting their quest for knowledge and understanding of the world. As literature evolved, so did the significance of Atlas, evolving into a representation of the struggle against cosmic indifference. This connection between Atlas and the Earth continues to resonate, manifesting in modern narratives that echo ancient wisdom. Artistic depictions of Atlas and Gaia in antiquity reveal profound reverence for their roles in the natural world. Sculptures and pottery often illustrate Atlas bearing the celestial sphere, embodying the weight of the heavens. These representations invite contemplation of his endurance amid the cosmos. Gaia, portrayed as a nurturing figure, frequently appears surrounded by flora and fauna, symbolizing fertility and the nurturing essence of the earth. In many visual narratives, the two figures are interconnected. Frescoes from ancient temples depict them in harmonious embrace, suggesting a symbiotic relationship between the earth and the sky. This relationship underscores the belief that the balance of nature relies on both the strength of Atlas and the life-giving qualities of Gaia. Reliefs found in archaeological sites exhibit intricate details, showcasing the admiration for these deities. Each element, from the folds of their garments to the textures of the landscapes, reflects a deep understanding of their significance. Craftsmen utilized various materials, such as marble and clay, to immortalize their forms, ensuring that their legacies would endure through time. Art served not merely as decoration, but as a means of communication, conveying philosophical concepts and cultural values. This region's artistry invites a deeper understanding of humanity's connection to the earth, a theme that resonates through centuries, continuing to shape perspectives even in contemporary society. Influences from the myth of Atlas and Gaia have permeated ancient cultures, shaping their beliefs and practices. Representations of Atlas, burdened by the weight of the heavens, symbolize endurance and responsibility. This figure often served as a metaphor for the struggles faced by societies striving for stability amidst natural and social upheaval. The imagery of Atlas carrying the celestial sphere resonates with the ancients' understanding of geography and the cosmos, reflecting their attempts to navigate an uncertain world. Gaia, personifying the earth, embodies fertility and nurturing, establishing a sacred bond between humanity and the natural environment. Cultures revered her as the source of life, prompting agricultural rituals and seasonal celebrations that honored the cycles of nature. This reverence for Gaia encouraged sustainable practices, fostering a harmonious coexistence with the land. The integration of these mythic figures into daily life reveals the duality of belief and reality. While myth provided a framework for understanding the world, it also influenced governance, art, and social structures. Temples dedicated to Gaia and shrines for Atlas emerged throughout various civilizations, symbolizing a collective aspiration for balance and prosperity. These sites became focal points for communal identity, reflecting the shared values and ideals stemming from their ancient narratives, which continue to echo in modern ecological awareness. The Atlas myth has undergone significant evolution since its origins in ancient Greece. Initially characterized by the image of a titan burdened with the weight of the heavens, it served as both a cautionary tale and a symbol of endurance. This figure became intertwined with geographical knowledge, as ancient maps began to depict Atlas as the personification of the world, supporting its celestial sphere. Over time, the narrative surrounding Atlas shifted, reflecting changing societal values. In the Renaissance, for instance, he transformed into a representation of human knowledge and exploration. Artistic interpretations flourished, manifesting a harmony between the heavens and the earth. Scholars and cartographers embraced this mythos, using Atlas to signify the fusion of mythology and geography. In contemporary discourse, Atlas emerges as a metaphor for environmental stewardship. The weight he carries now symbolizes humanity's responsibility towards the planet, echoing the ancient legacy of balance and harmony. This shift towards ecological consciousness amplifies the myth's relevance, connecting the ancient past with present-day challenges. This connection underscores the enduring nature of the Atlas myth, illustrating how cultural narratives can adapt and resonate across epochs, influencing perspectives on identity, responsibility, and the intricate relationship with the earth. Gaia, often personified as Mother Earth, embodies a nurturing presence that permeates numerous cultures throughout history. In ancient Greece, she represented the fertility of the land, the source of nourishment and life. This reverence for Gaia extended beyond mere mythology, influencing agricultural practices and communal rituals aimed at honoring the Earth's cycles. Circles. In various indigenous cultures, the Earth is viewed as a living entity, deserving of respect and care. This perspective fosters a relationship characterized by stewardship rather than ownership, emphasizing reciprocity and gratitude. The ceremonies performed to celebrate seasonal changes reflect a profound understanding of interconnectedness, where every element of the environment holds significance. In Asian traditions, Gaia manifests through concepts such as Prithvi in Hinduism, representing both the physical earth and a maternal figure. This connection inspires a deep-seated respect for nature, as the land is perceived not only as a provider, but also as a sacred being deserving of reverence. In Mesoamerican civilizations, deities associated with the earth often symbolize fertility and agriculture, reinforcing the idea of interconnectedness between humanity and the natural world. This recognition of Gaia's role as a life-giver permeates their cultural practices, underscoring the vital importance of maintaining harmony with the environment. Such diverse interpretations collectively reveal humanity's enduring bond with the earth, anchoring identity and existence. Atlas, often depicted as the Titan holding the celestial sphere, embodies the weight of knowledge and responsibility. This enduring image lends itself to numerous philosophical interpretations regarding the human condition. In various traditions, the burden he bears represents the quest for understanding and the inevitable challenges that accompany wisdom. This connection highlights the intrinsic dilemmas faced by those who seek enlightenment. The notion of Atlas extends beyond mythological confines, resonating through intellectual thought as a symbol of sacrifice and perseverance. It prompts reflections on the responsibilities that arise from acquiring knowledge and the potential isolation that can ensue. In this ancient narrative, the weight of understanding is not merely a personal struggle, but a shared experience, intertwining the fates of individuals and their communities. In many cultures, this figure serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between enlightenment and ignorance. The act of bearing such a profound burden invites contemplation on the ethical implications of knowledge. It encourages a dialogue about the responsibilities that accompany the pursuit of truth, urging societies to consider how enlightenment can contribute to collective well-being. This region of thought fosters an appreciation for the complexities of existence. It suggests that the journey towards understanding is fraught with challenges, yet it remains a vital aspect of the human experience, connecting individuals across time and space. The World Atlas serves as a profound representation of humanity's quest to make sense of its surroundings. It embodies the intersection of myth and reality, illustrating the ancient belief systems that shaped civilizations. These maps often contain intricate depictions of fantastical creatures and legendary lands, revealing how cultures sought to understand the unknown through imagination. Each curve of the coastline and every marked mountain peak carries stories of exploration, conquest, and the relentless human desire to chart the uncharted. In this context, the World Atlas transcends mere navigation. It becomes a vessel, cradling the dreams and fears of those who once traveled its paths. The symbolism embedded within these maps reveals the duality of existence, where the tangible coexists with the mythical. The regions depicted were not only physical spaces, but served as reflections of the societies that created them. These mappings often delineated the divine and the earthly, integrating spiritual beliefs into geographic representations. Sacred sites and mythological narratives merged seamlessly with the known world, creating a layered understanding of existence. The act of mapping itself transformed into a ritual, bridging the gap between the material and the ethereal. The World Atlas, in all its complexity, continues to stand as a testament to humanity's enduring relationship with the earth and its myriad interpretations. Gaia's influence permeates the development of natural philosophies, providing a foundational perspective on the interconnectedness of life and the environment. This ancient concept, embodying the earth as a living entity, shaped early thinkers who sought to understand the natural world. The notion of a nurturing earth, capable of sustaining diverse forms of life, encouraged exploration into the symbiotic relationships that define ecosystems. Philosophers in various cultures began to articulate principles that recognized the balance between humanity and nature. This perspective fostered a holistic view, wherein human existence is seen not as separate from, but inherently linked to the Earth's processes. Early naturalists observed cycles of growth and decay, reinforcing ideas about regeneration and the need for harmony with surroundings. The reverence for Gaia inspired a multitude of philosophical inquiries, prompting reflections on stewardship, sustainability, and the moral responsibilities owed to the Earth. This engagement with nature's intricacies led to profound insights regarding the delicate equilibrium that sustains life. As civilizations evolved, these philosophies encouraged practices aimed at preserving natural resources, acknowledging that human well-being is inextricably tied to the health of the environment. In this way, Gaia served as a guide for understanding the broader implications of human actions, inviting contemplation on the legacy left for future generations. This concept of Gaia has profoundly influenced contemporary environmental thought and ethics, shaping the way societies perceive their relationship with the natural world. Recognizing the interconnectedness of life forms and ecosystems, it fosters a comprehensive worldview that emphasizes sustainability and respect for nature. This regional perspective often manifests in the promotion of ecological stewardship, encouraging individuals and communities to engage in practices that protect the delicate balance of their surroundings. In academic circles, Gaia's principles have sparked discussions about environmental ethics, leading to frameworks that prioritize ecological integrity. They emphasize the intrinsic value of all life, urging a shift away from anthropocentrism towards a more holistic approach. This shift reflects an understanding that human success is contingent upon the flourishing of diverse systems within the Earth. Philosophers and activists draw on Gaia to advocate for policies that address climate change, biodiversity loss, and resource depletion. By framing these issues in terms of shared responsibility, it inspires collective action and a sense of urgency. Grassroots movements often emerge from this influence, uniting voices in defense of the environment, highlighting the interdependence of humanity and nature. Such dialogues continue to evolve, challenging societies to reconsider their values and practices in a world where the health of the planet is paramount for future survival. The connection between myth and science is vividly illustrated through the figure of Atlas, who has long stood as a symbol of strength and endurance. In ancient narratives, he bore the heavens upon his shoulders, a representation of celestial bodies and the vastness of the cosmos. This mythological role aligns with the study of astronomy, where early civilizations sought to comprehend the stars and their movements, often attributing these celestial phenomena to divine beings. Astronomers of antiquity observed the night sky meticulously, mapping constellations and tracking planetary motions. They relied on the wisdom passed down through generations, blending empirical observation with mythological interpretations. This synthesis provided a framework for understanding the universe, allowing societies to navigate through seasons and agricultural cycles. As these civilizations flourished, the significance of the heavens became intertwined with their cultural identities. Temples and monuments were aligned with celestial events, emphasizing the enduring connection between humanity and the cosmos. The legacy of Atlas and the celestial realm persists in modern scientific endeavors, where astronomers continue to explore the mysteries of the universe with technological advancements. The exploration of these connections inspires ongoing inquiries into the origins of the cosmos, highlighting the enduring quest for knowledge that transcends time. In examining these relationships, one uncovers not only the history of scientific thought, but also the timeless curiosity that propels humanity forward. The cult of Gaia emerged as a profound expression of reverence towards the Earth itself. Devotees engaged in rituals that celebrated the cycles of nature, aligning their practices with the changing seasons and lunar phases. Sacred groves served as gathering places, where offerings of fruits, grains, and flowers were presented to honor the Earth's bounty. This connection fostered a deep sense of community and shared purpose among participants. Ceremonies often included chants and communal gatherings, which reinforced the belief that the earth was a living entity, deserving of respect and care. It was not uncommon for these gatherings to coincide with agricultural milestones, such as planting and harvesting. The timing emphasized the profound interdependence between the people and their environment, reinforcing the notion that the health of one directly influenced the other. Symbolic artifacts, crafted from clay and stone, adorned these spaces. Each item served as a reminder of the cycles of life, death, and rebirth that permeated the natural world. The rituals were often deeply introspective, prompting individuals to reflect on their own lives in relation to the greater ecosystem. Over time, this reverence for Gaia gave rise to a complex set of beliefs, intertwining spirituality with ecological awareness, highlighting a unique intersection of faith and environmental stewardship. The legacy of these practices continues to resonate in contemporary discussions on sustainability and ecological balance. The geographical understanding of the ancient world was profoundly influenced by the figure of Atlas. This titan, tasked with holding up the heavens, became emblematic of the boundaries that defined the known regions. Cartographers of antiquity often depicted him bearing the celestial sphere, a symbol of both strength and the vastness of the world. This representation was not merely artistic, it encapsulated the intricate relationship between humanity and their environments. These ancient maps, while often rudimentary compared to modern standards, reflected a deep awareness of landforms, bodies of water, and celestial navigation. Regions were categorized based on their unique attributes, delineating territories that were vital for trade and migration. The Mediterranean Sea served as a critical artery for cultural exchange, its shores teeming with civilizations that thrived on maritime commerce. The mountains and valleys, as well as the rivers that flowed through these landscapes, were not mere geographical features. They were central to the identities of the peoples inhabiting them. They informed agricultural practices, settlement patterns, and even spiritual beliefs. As such, Atlas became a metaphor for the Earth's stability and the interconnectedness of life. His representation in ancient texts and art illustrates how deeply ingrained these concepts were in the consciousness of those who sought to understand their world. The presence of Gaia in ancient narratives often served as a foundation for understanding climate and weather patterns. This figure embodied the Earth itself, connecting the physical realm with the divine and influencing human perception of environmental changes. In many cultures, her moods were believed to dictate the cycles of nature, reflecting the delicate balance between abundance and scarcity. Stories recounting her interactions with other deities reveal a complex web of relationships that mirrored the interplay between elements. When storms arose or droughts ensued, these changes were attributed to her discontent or faith. They saw Gaia as a nurturing mother, providing sustenance through fertile lands, yet also capable of unleashing chaos if angered. Such narratives offered explanations for unpredictable phenomena, lending a sense of order to what felt chaotic. In agricultural societies, the reverence for Gaia was palpable, as rituals and offerings were made to ensure favorable conditions for crops. These practices underscored a profound respect for the cyclical nature of life and death, illustrating a belief that humanity thrived in harmony with the earth. As seasons transitioned, the stories of her gifts and wrath echoed through generations, instilling a deep-seated respect for the environment and an understanding of humanity's place within it. Such myths reflect an ancient wisdom about the interdependence of life and land. This interdependence is further echoed in the beliefs of pre-Greek civilizations, where the concept of Earth was revered as a nurturing force. In the ancient Sumerian culture, the goddess Ninhursag represented the Earth's fertility and was often depicted alongside the life she sustained. This reverence extended to the land itself, perceived as a living entity that required respect and understanding. In Mesopotamia, agrarian societies believed their prosperity was intricately linked to the health of the soil, the rivers, and the seasonal rhythms. Rituals dedicated to the earth ensured harmony between the people and their environment. Such practices showcased a profound awareness of the cycles of life, emphasizing sustainability long before modern interpretations emerged. Simultaneously, in ancient Egyptian civilization, the goddess Geb embodied the earth, lying beneath the sky goddess Nut. This relationship illustrated a duality in which the earth was both a physical foundation and a sacred presence. The rituals associated with Geb highlighted the importance of soil fertility, aligning human existence with the divine. These diverse beliefs shared a common theme. The earth was not merely a backdrop for human activity, but a dynamic participant in the life cycle. This understanding fostered a deep connection that shaped agricultural practices, social structures, and even spiritual beliefs across various regions. Such insights reveal the foundational role of the earth in the development of early human civilizations. The figure of Atlas emerges prominently within Hellenistic philosophy, embodying the weight of existence and the burden of cosmic responsibility. This titan, often depicted as holding up the heavens, signifies not merely a physical support, but a deeper philosophical concept regarding the human condition and the universe's order. In this context, the earth is not merely a backdrop, but an integral component of the metaphysical framework, anchoring human thought and endeavor. The ancient Greeks contemplated the relationship between man and the cosmos, viewing Atlas as a symbol of endurance against the chaos of existence. In various philosophical schools, he represented the struggle of mankind to find balance and meaning within an unpredictable world. His steadfastness amidst the chaos of the heavens prompted reflections on duty and the nature of existence itself. These interpretations influenced various aspects of Hellenistic thought, from cosmology to ethics. The role of Atlas served as a constant reminder of human limitations and aspirations, inviting contemplation on the interplay between fate and free will. In this way, he became a central figure in discussions about the nature of the divine and the responsibilities of humanity towards the earth and beyond. And this region, with its ancient ruins and enduring myths, continues to resonate with the echoes of those philosophical inquiries, linking past and present in the ongoing exploration of existence. Gaia's presence in ancient Near Eastern myths illustrates a deep connection to the earth, often depicted as a nurturing figure embodying fertility and life. In various texts, she is associated with the cycles of nature, reflecting the rhythms of agriculture and the changing seasons. These narratives reveal her role as a mother, fostering the growth of crops and the well-being of civilizations. The Earth's fertile plains and abundant resources became a canvas for the stories of her benevolence, with communities attributing their prosperity to her favor. Temples dedicated to her worship often featured symbols representing the interconnectedness of life, such as plants and animals. This region's inhabitants recognized the importance of maintaining a harmonious relationship with nature. Understanding their survival hinged on respecting her gifts. In contrast, the myths also carried a cautionary tone, warning against hubris and exploitation. Tales of deities who defied Gaia's balance serve as reminders of the consequences of neglecting the Earth's delicate state. The narratives emphasize a cyclical understanding of existence, where creation and destruction are intertwined. These ancient beliefs highlight not only reverence for Gaia, but also a subtle acknowledgement of humanity's role in preserving the intricate web of life. The ongoing influence of these stories continues to shape perceptions about nature and the moral obligations that arise from it. The concept of Gaia extends beyond mere myth, resonating deeply with the element of water that sustains life. These bodies of water, rivers, oceans, and lakes, serve as vital arteries in the intricate web of existence. They connect diverse ecosystems, nurturing flora and fauna while facilitating the delicate balance necessary for survival. The flowing currents of rivers, often regarded as the lifeblood of the land, carve paths through ancient landscapes, shaping civilizations along their banks. In many cultures, these waterways are revered as sacred, embodying the essence of life itself. Oceans of life itself cover 71% of the Earth's surface. They play a crucial role in regulating climate and weather patterns, acting as a buffer against temperature fluctuations. The mysteries of the deep blue have long inspired exploration and discovery, reflecting humanity's enduring quest for knowledge. Lakes, too, hold significant importance. Often seen as tranquil havens, their still waters mirror the surrounding landscape, providing habitats for countless species while serving as a source of fresh water for communities. This interconnectedness underscores a profound relationship between Gaia and water. Rivers, oceans, and lakes weave together to create a complex network, emphasizing the need for stewardship. The delicate balance maintained by these elements is essential for the continued thriving of life on Earth. The representation of Atlas in art traces a profound journey from classical sculpture to the Renaissance. In ancient Greece, Atlas was often depicted as a titan bearing the heavens, a powerful figure symbolizing strength and endurance. These early sculptures typically showcased his muscular form, embodying the weight of the cosmos on his shoulders. This imagery was a reflection of not only physical power, but also the philosophical underpinnings of the time, where gods and titans were integral to human understanding of the universe. As the centuries progressed, Renaissance artists reinterpreted Atlas through a lens of emerging humanism. This period witnessed a resurgence of interest in classical mythology, and Atlas became a celebrated motif in various works. The remarkable sculptures and paintings from this era often depicted him in contemplative poses, suggesting a deeper connection between humanity and the divine. The shifting portrayal reflected broader cultural currents, emphasizing the idea of mankind's relationship with nature and the cosmos. In these artistic representations, Atlas also served as an allegory for knowledge, endurance, and the burdens borne by humanity. The intricate details of Renaissance works reveal an evolving understanding of balance and harmony, echoing the very foundations of life that depend on celestial and terrestrial forces. This evolution in artistic expression continues to resonate, offering insight into the timeless dialogue between humanity and the universe. Gaia embodies an archetype that resonates deeply within the human psyche, representing the Earth Mother who nurtures and sustains life. This figure evokes feelings of protection and fertility, symbolizing the interconnectedness of all living beings. As an archetype, it facilitates a profound understanding of humanity's relationship with the natural world, reflecting both reverence and responsibility. Psychological interpretations of Gaia reveal the dimensions of this connection, illustrating how she serves as a mirror for individual and collective consciousness. The Earth Mother archetype signifies not only physical sustenance, but also emotional and spiritual nourishment. In various cultures, she is depicted as a source of wisdom, grounding her followers in their quest for meaning and belonging. These representations can be seen in mythological narratives, where Gaia often plays a central role in creation stories, emphasizing the importance of harmony with nature. The duality of destruction and creation inherent in these narratives highlights the fragile balance within ecosystems. Recognizing Gaia as an archetype encourages a shift in perspective, urging a sustainable approach to environmental stewardship. This understanding fosters a deeper appreciation of the delicate interplay between humanity and the earth, reinforcing the necessity of coexisting harmoniously with the natural world. Through this lens, the archetype of Gaia becomes a guiding principle, reminding us of the sacred bond we share with our planet. The influence of Atlas and Gaia extends into the realm of Western literature, where their symbolic representations have inspired countless authors. Atlas, embodying strength and endurance, often appears as a metaphor for the burdens of existence and the human condition. His image resonates in narratives exploring the weight of responsibility, as characters grapple with their own limitations while striving for greatness. The figure of Atlas serves as a reminder of the struggles faced by individuals as they navigate the complexities of life. Conversely, Gaia represents the nurturing aspect of nature, and her presence in literature often evokes themes of growth and interconnectedness. This essence permeates works that emphasize humanity's relationship with the environment, urging a deeper awareness of ecological balance. The duality of these figures allows for a rich exploration of existential themes, creating a dialogue between the struggles of the individual and the broader ecological landscape. Classic texts from ancient Greece to modern novels reflect this dynamic interplay. Poets and playwrights have invoked these archetypes to explore the duality of existence, illustrating how the burdens of Atlas and the nurturing embrace of Gaia shape human experiences. Such literary explorations continue to resonate, reflecting ongoing conversations about responsibility, resilience, and the sacred connection to the earth, echoing through the ages. The poetic representations of Gaia in ancient Greek literature reveal an intricate relationship between humanity and nature. These verses often depict Gaia as the primordial mother, a nurturing force embodying the earth itself. Her essence permeates the landscape, breathing life into the mountains, valleys, and oceans. In works attributed to Hesiod, Gaia emerges from chaos, forming the foundation of existence and giving rise to the celestial bodies and divine beings. Imagery associated with Gaia evokes a sense of stability and nurture. Descriptions of fertile fields and bounteous harvests illustrate her capacity to sustain life, establishing a profound interdependence between the land and its inhabitants. The reverence expressed in these texts underscores the ancient belief in the sacredness of the earth, where every mountain and river holds significance beyond mere geography. Such depictions are not merely metaphorical, they serve as a reminder of the obligations that humanity bears toward the environment. The connection to Gaia in these poems emphasizes the importance of harmony and respect for the natural world. The legacy of this ancient portrayal continues to inform contemporary discussions regarding ecological stewardship, echoing the timeless understanding that the well-being of the earth and its inhabitants are inseparably linked. This enduring narrative invites reflection on humanity's role within the greater ecosystem. The weight of the heavens rests upon Atlas, a figure emblematic of endurance and responsibility. In ancient interpretations, this burden transcends mere physicality. It signifies the immense pressures of existence and the delicate balance sustaining life. It is within this mythology that the concept of duty emerges, suggesting a reciprocal relationship between the individual and the cosmos. The act of holding up the sky becomes a metaphor for the human endeavor to uphold the world, reflecting both the fragility and resilience inherent in nature. This imagery extends to the earth itself, fostering a deeper understanding of interconnectedness. As Atlas supports the celestial dome, the landscape beneath pulses with vitality, from the tallest mountains to the deepest valleys. Each element contributes to the whole, reinforcing the notion that every action has consequences in this intricate web of life. In various cultures, the figure of Atlas also embodies the struggle against chaos, portraying the effort to impose order on a seemingly indifferent universe. The duality of strength and vulnerability resonates with the human experience, prompting contemplation on personal and collective responsibilities. These themes resonate throughout history, shaping civilizations and their understanding of the world. The silent testament of Atlas remains a poignant reminder of the eternal connection between humanity and the cosmos, urging a harmonious existence within this vast expanse. This vast expanse nurtures life through its cycles, embodying fertility and sustenance. Gaia, of Draenicos Wells, Via Equitwas de Setonance. Gaia, revered as the Earth Mother, symbolizes the fertile ground from which all nourishment springs. Her essence is woven into the agricultural rhythms that govern the changing seasons, guiding human endeavors in cultivation. The relationship between this entity and the land reflects a profound understanding of nature's intricacies. Soil, enriched by organic remnants, serves as the foundation for growth, while water nourishes the roots of burgeoning crops. Sunlight, a vital energy source, initiates the process of photosynthesis, transforming energy into sustenance. These elements converge, creating an intricate web of life that supports both flora and fauna. Communities historically celebrated the cycles of planting and harvest, acknowledging the deep-seated bond with Gaia. Rituals marked the sowing of seeds and the gathering of grains, serving as communal recognition of the bounties bestowed by the earth. This connection fosters a sense of gratitude and respect, reminding humans of their reliance on the land's generosity. Understanding these cycles is essential for sustainable practices. Modern approaches draw from ancient wisdom, emphasizing the importance of balance in agricultural methods. This ongoing dialogue with Gaia reflects an enduring commitment to stewardship, ensuring that the partnership between humanity and the earth remains resilient and fruitful for generations to come. Atlas embodies a significant figure within the mythological narratives surrounding Hercules, particularly during the renowned 12 labors, tasked with an array of formidable challenges. Hercules found himself in a precarious position involving the golden apples of the Hesperides. These coveted fruits, guarded by a dragon, required not only strength but also cunning to retrieve. In this context, Atlas played a pivotal role. He was the Titan condemned to bear the weight of the heavens, a burden that symbolized the enormity of existence itself. Hercules approached him with a proposition. Atlas would retrieve the golden apples while Hercules would temporarily hold up the celestial spheres. This exchange exemplifies the intricate balance of responsibility and assistance inherent in their relationship. Upon returning, Atlas, emboldened by the success of his quest, sought to avoid the burden of the sky once more. This moment illustrates the complexities of duty, as Atlas wished to leave Hercules with the weight he had momentarily borne. The dynamic between them reveals layers of meaning regarding sacrifice, obligation, and the interconnectedness of their fates. The narrative of Atlas and Hercules resonates through time, serving as a reminder of the burdens carried by both mortals and immortals. Through their stories, the relentless interplay of strength and vulnerability is quietly illuminated. Gaia's influence extends far beyond Greek mythology, resonating in various cultures and their narratives. In ancient Roman beliefs, Terra Mater serves a similar purpose, embodying the earth as a nurturing mother. This figure is often depicted as a robust woman, symbolizing fertility and the life-giving properties of the land. These representations echo the attributes assigned to Gaia, emphasizing the earth's role as a provider. In Hindu mythology, the concept of Prithvi embodies the earth as a goddess, revered as the source of all life. She is often portrayed alongside the divine figures of the pantheon, indicating her importance in the cycle of creation and sustenance. The reverence for the earth within this tradition reinforces the idea of interconnectedness among all living beings. Additionally, indigenous cultures around the globe often personify the earth through various deities. In many Native American traditions, the earth is considered the Great Mother, an entity that fosters life and embodies the essence of nature. This perspective fosters a deep respect for the land, highlighting its sacredness and the reciprocal relationship between humans and the environment. Such representations underline a universal recognition of the Earth's vital role in sustaining life. They reflect a shared understanding of the Earth as more than mere soil, but as a living entity deserving of reverence and care. The intricate layers of Earth reveal a complex history shaped by geological processes over millions of years. Beneath the surface, tectonic plates engage in a slow yet relentless dance, causing the formation of mountains, valleys, and ocean basins. This dynamic system highlights the planet's ever-changing nature, where stability and transformation coexist. The deep crust serves as a record of time, preserving fossils and mineral deposits that tell stories of ancient ecosystems and climatic shifts. Sedimentary rocks, formed from the compression of organic materials, capture the essence of past environments. Fossils embedded within these layers provide insight into the myriad life forms that once thrived. Volcanic activity introduces another dimension, with magma rising from the depths, reshaping landscapes and contributing to the fertility of surrounding soils. The rich minerals contained within these formations sustain diverse flora and fauna, reinforcing the interconnectedness of life. Hydrology plays a critical role within this intricate system. Rivers carve pathways through the land, transporting nutrients and sediment, while aquifers store essential water supplies. This vast network of water, both visible and hidden, sustains ecosystems and human civilizations alike. Geological processes occur over timeframes that defy human comprehension, yet they define the very essence of Gaia's domain, an enduring testament to the planet's resilience and complexity. In this vast expanse of existence, the figure of Atlas emerges, intertwined with the narratives of giants and cosmic forces. This character, often depicted as bearing the weight of the heavens, symbolizes a connection to both the terrestrial and celestial realms. Such figures in ancient lore were not mere myth. They represented humanity's attempt to grasp the immensity of existence and the unseen energies that govern it. Giants, in various cultures, served as conduits for understanding the cosmos. They were thought to possess immense strength, embodying the raw power of nature itself. Their stories reflect humanity's reverence for the forces that shape the world, from volcanic eruptions to the quiet erosion of mountains. The colossal forms of these beings often mirrored Earth's geological features, suggesting a deep-rooted connection between myth and reality. Cosmic forces, invisible yet omnipresent, play a crucial role in the rhythm of this planet. The gravitational pull of celestial bodies influences ocean tides and weather patterns, while the alignment of stars and planets has long been regarded as markers of time and fate. The tales of Atlas and giants highlight humanity's quest to understand its place within this intricate web of existence, revealing a profound relationship between the earthly domain and the vast cosmos beyond. In this interconnectedness, echoes of ancient wisdom continue to resonate, shaping our understanding of both history and nature. Gaia, the primordial earth goddess, serves as a cornerstone in Greek mythology, embodying the essence of the planet from which life springs. Her connection to the cosmos is profound, as she birthed the primordial elements and the first generation of deities. Among her offspring are the Titans, colossal beings who represent various aspects of nature and existence. This lineage reflects an intricate relationship between the earth and celestial phenomena, signifying the delicate balance that governs life. The giants, often viewed as embodiments of chaos and strength, emerged from this fertile ground. Their existence represents the untamed forces of nature, challenging the order established by the gods. These formidable figures, born from Gaia's will, symbolize the struggle between chaos and harmony, a theme prevalent in many ancient narratives. Their stories often depict battles against the Olympians, illustrating the tension between the primal and the civilized. In this region of myth, Gaia remains a nurturing yet formidable presence, guiding and shaping the world according to her will. The giants, with their immense power, serve not only as adversaries but also as reflections of humanity's fears and aspirations. Each tale weaves a deeper understanding of the relationship between the divine and the earthly, revealing how ancient cultures sought to explain the complexities of existence through their deities and mythological narratives. Gaia represents a foundational aspect of ecological balance, embodying the interconnectedness of life and the environment. This figure signifies not merely the earth itself, but the intricate web of relationships that sustain ecosystems. Within various ancient belief systems, she is revered as the nurturing force that fosters life, illustrating how early civilizations recognized the importance of harmony with nature. In this context, the cycles of growth and decay are seen as essential components of existence, fostering agricultural practices. Early societies honored Gaia through rituals, ensuring that the land remained fertile and productive. The reverence for her was not merely spiritual, it was a practical acknowledgement of the need for sustainable practice. Seasonal changes played a pivotal role in shaping these perspectives. The transition from lush growth to barren winter was viewed not as a cycle of loss, but rather a necessary phase of renewal. This understanding encouraged respect for natural rhythms, fostering a sense of stewardship over the land. Through observing the delicate balance within ecosystems, ancient peoples developed a profound awareness of interdependence. This connection to Gaia reflects an early comprehension of ecological principles that resonate even in contemporary environmental discourse. As remnants of these beliefs linger in modern society, the lessons of balance and respect for nature continue to echo through time, urging a collective responsibility for the earth. Atlas, often depicted as the titan bearing the weight of the heavens, serves as a profound symbol of strength across various cultures. His image transcends geographical boundaries, manifesting in art, literature, and philosophy, where he embodies resilience and endurance. In ancient Greek society, this figure represented not only physical strength, but also the burden of responsibility. The weight he carried was reflective of the trials faced by humanity, amplifying the connection between strength and duty. Under Roman interpretations, Atlas transformed into an emblem of stability, often associated with the earth itself. This portrayal emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things, suggesting that true strength lies in the ability to uphold and nurture the world around. The influence of this character extends into Renaissance art, where he frequently appears in the company of celestial bodies, reinforcing the notion that strength is not just a personal trait, but a communal value, essential for the sustenance of civilization. Eastern philosophies, too, have drawn upon this archetype, viewing strength as an integral aspect of harmony. The balance between power and compassion is a recurring theme, highlighting that true strength is not solely about physical might, but encompasses emotional resilience and support for others. Across these interpretations, the legacy of Atlas persists, a reminder that strength must. The influence of Gaia on modern environmental movements resonates deeply within contemporary society, embodying a holistic understanding of the interconnectedness of life. This concept, emerging from ancient mythology, emphasizes the earth as a living entity, nurturing and sustaining myriad forms of existence. In recent decades, thinkers and activists have adopted this perspective, advocating for a symbiotic relationship between humanity and the natural world. Ecosystems are not merely resources to be exploited, They are intricate networks, deserving of respect and protection. This understanding has inspired movements that prioritize sustainability and conservation, urging societies to consider the ecological impact of their actions. The reverence for Gaia manifests in various initiatives, from reforestation projects to advocacy for renewable energy sources, all aimed at reducing humanity's ecological footprint. Organizations often draw upon the Gaia hypothesis, positing that life on Earth interacts with its inorganic surroundings to maintain conditions conducive to life. This notion reinforces the urgency of addressing climate change, habitat destruction, and biodiversity loss. Individuals and communities are increasingly recognizing their role in nurturing this living planet, striving for practices that honor the delicate balance of nature. In this quiet revolution, the teachings of Gaia serve not only as a call to action, but as a profound reminder of the importance of stewardship and responsibility toward the Earth and its myriad inhabitants. Atlas embodies endurance and stability, qualities essential to navigating the complexities of existence. In astrological traditions, this figure represents a grounding force, an anchor in the ever-shifting tides of life. Those influenced by this archetype often embody resilience, capable of withstanding life's pressures with a quiet strength. Astrologically, the positioning of Atlas within an individual's chart can indicate their capacity to bear burdens without faltering. This energy manifests as a steadfastness that allows one to weather storms while holding firm to personal convictions. It is a reflection of an inner fortitude, guiding those touched by this influence to find their footing amidst chaos. These qualities of endurance resonate deeply within communities, encouraging collective efforts toward stability. With Atlas as a symbol, groups come together, united in their pursuit of a balanced existence, striving to cultivate environments where both individuals and nature can flourish. The integration of this symbol into daily life fosters a sense of responsibility, a reminder that strength lies not only in individual perseverance, but also in communal support. As societies evolve, the enduring spirit of Atlas serves as a guiding principle, inspiring actions that promote sustainability and resilience. In this context, the legacy of both Atlas and Gaia intertwines, highlighting an enduring connection to the Earth and its intricate ecosystems. The mythical geography of Gaia encompasses vast mountains, serene valleys, and expansive lands, each representing a facet of the Earth's essence. Mountains, often seen as the very bones of Gaia, tower majestically, their peaks lingering in the clouds. These formations, imbued with ancient stories, stand as sentinels over landscapes that have witnessed the passage of time. Valleys, in contrast, cradle life within their fertile embrace, serving as havens for flora and fauna. The gentle slopes and rich soil foster a diversity that nourishes the interconnected web of living beings. Landforms across this realm are not merely physical, they embody the spirit of Gaia herself. Rivers meander through these terrains, their waters reflecting the hues of the sky, while forests whisper secrets of the ancients, sheltering countless species beneath their leafy canopies. Each feature contributes to the delicate balance of ecosystems, emphasizing the importance of preservation and respect. This geography also shapes the cultural narratives that emerge from these regions. Communities often draw upon the characteristics of their environment, weaving stories that celebrate the benevolence of Gaia. The interplay between the land and its inhabitants creates a rich dialogue, highlighting an intrinsic relationship that has persisted through generations. Such connections remind us of the profound, yet often overlooked, interplay between humanity and the natural world. Gaia's philosophical implications during the Age of Enlightenment emerged as thinkers began to reconceptualize the relationship between humanity and the environment. This period marked a shift towards reason and empirical understanding, which prompted a re-evaluation of nature's role in human existence. Enlightenment philosophers contemplated the interconnectedness of all living things, recognizing that human activity could not be separated from ecological systems. It was within this context that ideas of balance and harmony flourished, reflecting an emerging awareness of the delicate equilibrium maintained by natural processes. Enlightenment thinkers, such as Jean-Jacques Rousseau and Immanuel Kant, emphasized the importance of moral responsibility towards the earth and its inhabitants. They argued that ethical frameworks must include consideration of nature, advocating for a respectful coexistence rather than domination. Scientific advancements during this time further illuminated the complexities of ecosystems, revealing intricate networks that support life. Observations of flora and fauna contributed to a deeper understanding of biodiversity and the significance of preserving the planet's resources. This growing knowledge laid the groundwork for environmental thought, encouraging individuals to ponder their impact on the Earth. In this era of enlightenment, Gaia emerged not merely as a concept, but as a guiding principle, urging humanity to recognize its position within the vast tapestry of existence. Fostering a sense of stewardship towards the natural world, Atlas gradually transformed from a mythological figure into an essential component of cartography, embodying humanity's quest to understand and depict the world. Early maps, often rudimentary and symbolic, served practical purposes, guiding travelers and explorers across uncharted territories. Over time, these representations evolved, reflecting advances in knowledge and exploration. The emergence of more sophisticated tools and techniques allowed for greater accuracy. The invention of the compass and improvements in navigation enabled explorers to venture further, documenting their discoveries on parchment. With each new exploration, the contours of continents and the locations of cities began to take clear form. This period marked a significant shift as the desire to comprehend the Earth transformed into an artistic and scientific pursuit. As cartographers meticulously charted coastlines and inland routes, they infused these maps with cultural and political significance. Borders were drawn, territories claimed, and the maps became symbols of power and identity. The depiction of the world began to reflect not merely the land, but also the societies that inhabited it, illustrating the intricate interplay between geography and human experience. In this historical evolution, Atlas emerged as a metaphorical anchor, representing the collective knowledge of humanity's relationship with the Earth. The maps created during this time served not just to navigate the physical world, but to forge connections between civilizations and their environments. Gaia, as the embodiment of Earth, established a profound connection to femininity and the nurturing aspects of existence. This representation became a cornerstone in various pantheons, often illustrating the duality of creation and destruction inherent in nature. In these narratives, she served not only as a mother figure, but also as a source of wisdom and sustenance, reflecting the essential role women played in their societies. These myths frequently portrayed the feminine divine as a stabilizing force, guiding civilizations through both prosperity and adversity. The reverence for Gaia encouraged a harmonious relationship with the environment, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all life. Such beliefs underscored the importance of respecting the Earth, fostering an understanding that humanity's well-being was tied to that of the natural world. In numerous cultures, Gaia's presence inspired artistic expressions that celebrated fertility, growth, and the cyclical rhythms of life. Temples and shrines dedicated to her were common, often situated in landscapes that exemplified her influence. These spaces served as sites of worship and reflection, where people sought guidance and solace. The narratives surrounding Gaia also contributed to discussions on gender roles, challenging prevailing notions of femininity and power. Her portrayal as both creator and destroyer allowed for a more nuanced understanding of gender in mythology, shaping the identities and values of entire civilizations throughout the ages. The associations of Atlas extend beyond physicality, manifesting in the realm of time. This figure, often depicted as bearing the celestial sphere, embodies the concept of temporal dimensions within myth. With each rotation of the heavens, the passage of time is marked, illustrating a profound connection between the cosmos and earthly existence. In various cultures, Atlas serves as a symbol of endurance, reflecting the weight of time itself. The cyclical nature of existence is mirrored in the mythological narrative surrounding it. Dribbles Baratha, a series of recurring cycles where civilization rise and fall. The earth experiences periods of both prosperity and devastation. The ancient Greeks recognized this flow, attributing to Atlas a role that encompassed not only physical burden, but also the stewardship of temporal awareness. In regions influenced by this mythology, the understanding of time shaped agricultural practices, religious observances, and social structures. Festivals often coincided with celestial events, marking the passage of seasons and aligning human activity with the rhythms of the universe. The constellations, once thought to be the burdened shoulders of Atlas, guided navigators and informed agricultural calendars, grounding societies in a shared temporal framework. Through these narratives, the relationship between Atlas and time emerges as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, an eternal dance between the celestial and the terrestrial. Gaia's influence resonates deeply within modern spirituality and eco-religion. This concept, rooted in the ancient understanding of the earth as a living entity, has re-emerged as a foundational principle for many contemporary belief systems. The reverence for nature, encapsulated in the notion of Gaia, encourages a profound respect for the environment and all its inhabitants. These movements advocate for a harmonious coexistence with the natural world, emphasizing sustainability and ecological responsibility. Rituals and practices often draw inspiration from ancient traditions, weaving together reverence for the earth with a commitment to environmental stewardship. Sacred spaces are frequently established within natural settings, fostering a direct connection between devotees and the landscape that sustains them. Within this context, the idea of Gaia acts as a catalyst for collective action. Individuals and communities rally around shared values, aiming to address pressing ecological challenges. The spirit of cooperation extends beyond human interests, encompassing all forms of life. This philosophy encourages a shift in perspective, recognizing that every action has a ripple effect on the larger ecosystem. As awareness grows, the teachings rooted in Gaia remind practitioners of their responsibility as caretakers of the earth, fostering a sense of unity with the planet and its myriad forms of existence. In this way, Gaia continues to shape the spiritual landscape of contemporary society. The legacy of Atlas and Gaia resonates deeply within the realm of contemporary science fiction. These figures, emblematic of strength and nurturing, provide a rich foundation for exploring humanity's relationship with the Earth. In various narratives, Atlas often represents the weight of responsibility, depicted as characters who must bear the burdens of their past while striving to protect their world. This archetype instills a sense of resilience, inspiring stories that delve into ecological themes and the consequences of neglecting the planet. Gaia, on the other hand, manifests as a nurturing force, often personified as the Earth itself. This portrayal fosters deeper connections between characters and their environment, emphasizing the importance of harmony and sustainability. Such narratives frequently highlight the interconnectedness of all life forms, reflecting a growing awareness of ecological balance. In these explorations, futuristic landscapes emerge, influenced by ancient myths yet grounded in scientific possibilities. Advanced technologies often serve to restore or protect the environment, echoing Gaia's nurturing essence. The struggles between industrialization and nature unfold, resonating with contemporary concerns about climate change and environmental degradation. This synthesis of myth and modernity not only entertains, but also prompts reflection on humanity's role in shaping its future, a legacy that endures through the ages. Gaia's presence in popular culture illustrates a deep-seated connection to the Earth and its ecosystems. This concept has found its way into various forms of media, emphasizing the interdependence between humanity and nature. In film, narratives often center around environmental themes, depicting the delicate balance of life and the consequences of disruption. Characters frequently embody the spirit of Gaia, representing resilience and the fight for ecological preservation. These portrayals resonate with audiences, igniting a collective consciousness regarding environmental stewardship. Literature also plays a significant role in shaping perceptions of Gaia. Authors weave tales that explore humanity's relationship with the planet, often personifying Earth as a nurturing force. These narratives highlight the fragility of natural systems and the importance of respect and care for the environment. Through storytelling, readers engage with the notion that the Earth is not merely a backdrop, but an active participant in the human experience. Documentaries, too, have contributed to this discourse, presenting scientific insights alongside philosophical musings on Gaia's role. Visual representations of landscapes and ecosystems serve as poignant reminders of the interconnectedness of all life. In this context, the imagery of the planet evokes a sense of responsibility, urging society to reconsider its actions and their impact on the delicate web of existence. This evolving dialogue reflects a growing awareness of the urgent need for sustainable living and a harmonious relationship with the Earth. The exploration of environmental ethics invites a deeper understanding of the philosophical debates surrounding Gaia, rooted in the idea of interconnectedness. This concept emphasizes the intrinsic value of all living organisms and their environments. Such perspectives challenge traditional anthropocentrism, proposing a shift towards ecocentrism, where the well-being of the Earth and its ecosystems holds equal importance to human interests. Engagement with Gaia theory prompts inquiries into moral responsibilities toward non-human entities. Scholars and environmentalists articulate the notion that ecosystems possess their own rights and should be regarded as stakeholders in ethical considerations. This leads to discussions around the implications of action and inaction, revealing the moral weight carried by choices affecting the planet. In this context, various philosophical frameworks emerge, from deep ecology, advocating for intrinsic value in nature, to ecofeminism, examining the gendered dimensions of environmental degradation. These debates reflect a spectrum of thought regarding the ethical obligations humans hold in preserving the fragile balance of life. The urgency of climate change and biodiversity loss intensifies these discussions, necessitating a re-evaluation of values and priorities. Such philosophical inquiries not only inform policymaking, but also inspire movements aimed at fostering a more respectful and sustainable relationship with the Earth. Through these dialogues, the connection between humanity and the planet deepens, illustrating the profound implications of our choices. Atlas embodies the weight of the world, serving as a metaphor for the interconnectedness found in globalization. In this context, it reflects how cultures intertwine, sharing knowledge, traditions, and innovations. The ancient figure represents not only a mythological burden, but also the vast network of commerce and communication that transcends borders today. This region, once isolated, has become a hub for the exchange of ideas and resources, shaping identities and economies across the globe. The ancient civilizations that once thrived understood the importance of collaboration and adaptation. They crafted intricate trade routes, facilitating not only the movement of goods, but also the flow of philosophies and customs. These interactions fostered a richer understanding of diversity, with societies learning from one another while confronting the challenges of integration and assimilation. In modern times, the legacy of these exchanges manifests in the complexity of cultural identity. The influence of global trade and migration reshapes local traditions, often resulting in hybrid forms that reflect both heritage and innovation. Such dynamics can lead to both enrichment and tension, as communities navigate their place in a rapidly changing world. This ongoing process echoes the myth of Atlas, as humanity collectively bears the responsibility of nurturing the Earth, forging connections that honor the past while envisioning a sustainable future. The balance remains delicate, requiring mindfulness in every choice made. The symbolism of Gaia transcends ancient myth, finding new interpretations in modern art movements. This concept embodies the interconnectedness of life and the planet itself, inspiring a diverse range of artistic expressions. Artists draw from Gaia's essence, exploring themes of nature, sustainability, and ecological awareness through their work. In contemporary installations, materials sourced from the environment reflect a commitment to the Earth's well-being. Organic forms and natural colors evoke the vitality of ecosystems, emphasizing the importance of harmony between humanity and nature. These creations serve as reminders of the fragility of our surroundings, urging viewers to reflect on their relationship with the planet. Sculptures depicting Gaia often merge human figures with elements of the Earth, embodying the idea that humanity is an integral part of the natural world. This fusion highlights the symbiotic relationship that exists, underscoring the notion that the health of one directly impacts the other. In various forms, the representation of Gaia challenges societal norms, prompting discourse on environmental issues. Visual artists utilize abstraction to convey Gaia's essence, using fluid shapes and dynamic compositions to illustrate the ever-changing landscape of life. This exploration invites contemplation about the future, encouraging a deeper understanding of our responsibilities as stewards of the Earth. Through these expressions, a silent dialogue unfolds, revealing the enduring relevance of Gaia in contemporary thought. The figure of Atlas embodies a complex interplay between myth and reality, extending far beyond the ancient texts that first chronicled his burden. This character, often depicted as bearing the weight of the heavens on his shoulders, invites contemplation on the human condition and the responsibilities that accompany existence. In modern society, Atlas resonates with those grappling with the pressures of contemporary life, symbolizing the struggle to balance personal aspirations and collective demands. The legacy of Atlas is visible in various spheres, from art to literature, where his image serves as a metaphor for endurance and resilience. In these expressions, the ancient narrative intersects with current societal challenges, reflecting a shared experience of carrying unseen weights. This region of thought extends into environmental discussions, where Atlas's mythological load can be seen as a reminder of humanity's responsibility towards the planet. The parallels drawn between his struggles and our ecological crises highlight a profound connection between ancient wisdom and modern dilemmas. Such reflections on Atlas encourage a deeper understanding of the human psyche, revealing how myth continues to influence perceptions of duty and resilience. As society navigates these complexities, the story of Atlas remains a poignant reminder of the enduring nature of myth in shaping contemporary consciousness and addressing emerging realities. Gaia serves as a symbol of resilience, embodying the intricate balance found within natural systems. This concept transcends mere representation, offering profound insights into the interdependence of life. The cyclical patterns observed in ecosystems reveal a remarkable ability to recover and adapt. Forests regenerate after wildfires, rivers reshape landscapes after floods, and species evolve in response to changing climates. Such observations underscore the importance of understanding nature's rhythms in the context of human existence. The lessons drawn from Gaia extend beyond environmental stewardship. They invite contemplation on the strength of communities and the potential for renewal following adversity. In remote valleys and ancient woodlands, the emergence of new life after devastation mirrors the resilience inherent in human societies. Communities that have faced challenges often find ways to rebuild, drawing upon shared values and collective wisdom. This region, characterized by its diverse flora and fauna, reflects the harmonious interactions that sustain life. The intricate networks formed among species highlight the necessity of collaboration and mutual support. The fading company of ancient trees stands as a testament to endurance, their roots intertwining beneath the surface, unseen yet vital. Observing these dynamics encourages a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of all life. Nature's resilience offers a blueprint for navigating complexities, reminding contemporary society of the importance of nurturing harmony and balance. This ancient figure embodies the essence of exploration, often associated with the guiding principles of navigation. These celestial maps, etched into the consciousness of seafarers, provided a sense of direction across uncharted waters. The vastness of the oceans, with their unpredictable currents and shifting winds, required a profound understanding of both the stars and the earth beneath. Atlases, as they came to be known, served as compendiums of knowledge, consolidating the wisdom of countless explorers and cartographers. They meticulously documented coastlines, landmarks, and trade routes, ensuring that the lessons of previous voyages were preserved for future generations. By referencing these compilations, navigators could traverse the globe with greater confidence, linking distant lands and cultures through their shared reliance on these guides. In this context, the role of Atlas transcended mere representation. It transformed into a symbol of connectivity, fostering an awareness of the intricate web of trade, exploration, and cultural exchange that shaped ancient civilizations. The pursuit of knowledge was not confined to the physical realm, but extended into the realms of philosophy and astronomy, where understanding the cosmos became essential for maritime endeavors. As the foundations of navigation were laid, they would increasingly intertwine with an understanding of the Earth itself. In various ancient cultures, Gaia represented the embodiment of the Earth, a living entity that sustained and nurtured all forms of life. This reverence for the planet has echoed through the ages, reminding civilizations of their dependence on natural systems. The current climate challenges reflect a poignant disconnect between humanity and this ancient understanding. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns reveal the fragile balance that once sustained thriving ecosystems. These transformations stem from a myriad of factors, many of which are rooted in industrial advancements that have overlooked the harmonious coexistence advocated by early cultures. Efforts to address these modern environmental challenges echo the ancient wisdom, emphasizing the need for sustainable practices that honor the Earth's interconnectedness. Restoration projects seek to revive ecosystems that have been degraded, aiming to replenish the vitality of landscapes and oceans. Innovative approaches to agriculture and energy draw inspiration from traditional methods, aiming to mitigate adverse effects on the environment. As communities gather to confront these pressing issues, there is a resurgence in the recognition of Gaia as more than a concept, but rather an essential partner in nurturing both the planet and its inhabitants. Contemporary media reflects the enduring connection between Atlas and Gaia, exploring their symbolism through various artistic expressions. Film and literature often depict Atlas as a figure of immense strength, burdened by the weight of the world, representing humanity's struggle with environmental degradation. This portrayal serves as a reminder of the responsibilities borne by individuals and societies in the face of ecological crises. Conversely, Gaia is commonly illustrated as a nurturing force, embodying the essence of nature and the interconnectedness of life. Documentaries frequently highlight the delicate balance of ecosystems, emphasizing the vital role that Gaia plays in sustaining biodiversity. This duality of strength and nurturing is evident in visual arts, where artists utilize vivid imagery to convey the beauty of the environment and the perils it faces. Social media platforms amplify these themes, with movements urging collective action to protect natural resources through hashtags and campaigns. The imagery of Atlas and Gaia becomes a rallying point, inspiring grassroots initiatives aimed at restoration and conservation. The dialogue surrounding climate change is infused with these archetypal figures, fostering a sense of urgency and responsibility. In this modern narrative, both Atlas and Gaia serve as potent symbols, reminding society of the need for harmony between human ambition and the natural world, essential for a sustainable future. Gaia's influence extends deeply into the realms of biodiversity and ecosystem stability. This concept manifests through the delicate interplay of various species within a particular habitat, contributing to a balanced ecosystem. Each organism, from the smallest microorganism to the largest mammal, plays a role in maintaining the intricate web of life. The health of these systems relies heavily on the interdependence of their components, highlighting Gaia's nurturing essence. In this context, biodiversity acts as a buffer against environmental changes. Diverse ecosystems are more resilient, able to withstand fluctuations in climate and resource availability. The loss of any single species can ripple through the entire system, underscoring the fragility of these interconnected lives. The depletion of one element can lead to unforeseen consequences, illustrating the delicate nature of balance that Gaia embodies. Ecosystem stability, too, is a reflection of this interconnectedness. Healthy environments support nutrient cycling, pollination, and the regulation of atmospheric gases. Such processes are vital for sustaining life, further emphasizing the importance of preserving biodiversity. Regions that thrive as a result of these interactions often exhibit greater productivity and sustainability, serving as reminders of Gaia's enduring influence. This interconnected paradigm invites a deeper understanding of humanity's role within the environment, encouraging stewardship and a commitment to safeguarding the intricate balance that sustains life. The notion of Atlas extends beyond terrestrial connections, linking to humanity's aspirations in space exploration. This new frontier presents opportunities for expansion and understanding, embodying the spirit of human curiosity and resilience. It reflects a quest for knowledge that transcends earthly boundaries, pushing the limits of what is known about the universe. The exploration of outer space offers insights into the origins of celestial bodies, planetary systems, and the conditions that foster life. This endeavor often relies on sophisticated technologies and collaborative efforts among nations, showcasing a collective ambition to unlock the mysteries of the cosmos. Missions to distant planets and moons signify not only technical advancements, but also a philosophical shift, recognizing the interconnectedness of all existence. In this context, Atlas symbolizes the weight of responsibility borne by those who venture into the unknown. The implications of space exploration extend back to Earth, prompting reflections on the sustainability of our own planet. Observations of other celestial environments provide critical lessons, emphasizing the fragile nature of ecosystems and the necessity for thoughtful stewardship. The pursuit of knowledge in this vast expanse emphasizes the importance of preserving the delicate balance that sustains life. As humanity gazes at the stars, it is reminded of its roots, fostering a commitment to care for both the Earth and the cosmos that envelops it. The Anthropocene has prompted a profound reconsideration of human relationships with the Earth. This period, marked by significant human impact on the planet, has led to urgent discussions surrounding stewardship and sustainability. Within this context, Gaia emerges as a powerful symbol representing the interconnectedness of life and the Earth. This concept emphasizes that all living beings exist within a complex web of relationships, where actions resonate through ecosystems. The rise of environmental awareness has ignited a deeper understanding of how human activities influence the biosphere. Degradation of landscapes, climate change, and biodiversity loss are stark reminders of the consequences of neglecting these connections. Recognizing Gaia's principles encourages a shift from exploitation to stewardship, fostering a sense of shared responsibility for the planet's well-being. In academic circles, the notion of Gaia has influenced various disciplines, including ecology, philosophy, and social sciences. This perspective advocates for a holistic approach, prioritizing the health of ecosystems alongside human development. Such an outlook promotes initiatives that restore natural habitats, mitigate pollution, and conserve resources. This rethinking of human-Earth relationships is essential for ensuring a sustainable future. It challenges societies to embrace practices that honor the intricate balance of life. In the face of mounting environmental crises, the insights offered by Gaia inspire a collective movement toward a more harmonious existence with the planet. Indigenous perspectives on Earth and nature emphasize profound connections to the land, recognizing it as a living entity deserving of respect and care. This understanding forms a cornerstone of cultural practices and beliefs, where the land is not merely a resource, but a partner in the cycle of life. These communities often embody a stewardship that transcends individual ownership, fostering a sense of responsibility toward the environment. In various regions, sacred sites hold significance beyond their physical presence, representing historical narratives and spiritual ties that bind people to the earth. Rituals and ceremonies conducted in these places reflect an intrinsic understanding of ecological balance, reinforcing a commitment to the sustainability of natural resources. The wisdom passed down through generations reveals knowledge about local ecosystems, demonstrating an intricate awareness of biodiversity and the interdependence of all living beings. The reclamation of Gaia through these traditional practices offers insights into sustainable living, guiding contemporary efforts to address ecological degradation by incorporating indigenous knowledge systems into modern environmental strategies. A more holistic approach emerges. This connection to the earth fosters resilience, encouraging practices that honor the delicate interplay of life within this region. As these perspectives gain recognition, they challenge prevailing narratives, advocating for a future rooted in reciprocity and respect for the natural world. Atlas embodies the weight of human endeavors and aspirations, representing the burdens carried through the ages. This figure serves as a metaphor for the relentless pursuit of knowledge, progress, and resilience. With the world resting upon his shoulders, his image evokes both the triumphs and tribulations faced by civilizations striving for greatness. The immense responsibility reflected in this symbolism highlights the delicate balance between ambition and sustainability. In ancient times, monumental structures were erected as testament to human ingenuity. They stand today, silently recounting stories of labor, perseverance, and sacrifice. Across various landscapes, these remnants reveal a complex relationship between aspiration and environment, with the natural world often bending under the strain of lofty ambitions. Each stone laid, every edifice constructed, symbolizes not only achievement, but the inherent costs of such pursuits. The essence of Atlas is interwoven with humanity's desire to conquer the elements, to reach beyond the horizon. Yet, as these aspirations take form, they must be tempered by a connection to the earth. The duality of Atlas reflects a broader dialogue about stewardship and legacy, where aspirations must harmonize with ecological realities. This relationship emphasizes the necessity of mindful engagement with nature, ensuring that future generations inherit a world worthy of their own endeavors. The relentless march of technology has transformed human interaction with the environment, often overshadowing ancient wisdom found within the concept of Gaia. This perspective fosters a sense of interconnectedness, inviting contemplation of one's place within the ecosystem. In an age dominated by screens and artificial intelligence, distancing from the natural world can lead to a disconnection that impacts mental well-being. The pervasive influence of technology may cultivate a sense of isolation, detachment, and anxiety, while the principles of Gaia remind individuals of their intrinsic link to life itself. Reverence for the earth encourages a restorative relationship, promoting mental resilience and emotional stability. Engaging with nature can cultivate mindfulness, grounding individuals amidst the chaos of modern existence. The simple act of observing a tree or listening to the rustling of leaves offers a counterbalance to the relentless pace of urban life. This connection fosters not only personal reflection, but also a broader awareness of global ecological challenges. Incorporating Gaia's principles into daily life can inspire sustainable practices, rekindling a sense of responsibility for the planet. As technology continues to evolve, the echoes of this ancient understanding serve as a reminder of balance, urging a harmonious coexistence. Recognizing the psychological impact of this connection encourages a future where humanity thrives in concert with the world. Interdisciplinary studies reveal intricate relationships between Atlas and Gaia, highlighting their symbolic representation of the Earth's physical and metaphysical aspects. Atlas, often depicted bearing the weight of the heavens, embodies strength and endurance. This portrayal invites exploration into the cultural narratives that surround resilience in the face of natural challenges. Gaia, representing the earth itself, signifies the nurturing and sustaining qualities of nature. These figures, of representing the earth itself, signifies the nurturing and sustaining qualities of nature. These figures, when examined through various academic lenses, encourage a holistic understanding of environmental stewardship and human responsibility. Scholars in ecology, anthropology, and philosophy converge to analyze the significance of these archetypes, fostering a dialogue about sustainability and ethical interactions with the planet. The collaborative nature of this inquiry allows for a synthesis of ideas that transcend traditional boundaries. Insights from ancient texts and modern scientific research coalesce, revealing a shared commitment to preserving the delicate balance of ecosystems. In this region, the resonance of Atlas and Gaia is palpable, urging contemporary society to reflect on its ancestral connections to the earth. The quiet wisdom inherent in these symbols speaks to the necessity of nurturing the environment and cultivating a harmonious existence. This collective understanding can inspire innovative solutions to pressing global issues, fostering a renewed relationship between humanity and the natural world. The future of Gaia relies on a profound commitment to sustainability and environmental stewardship. Emerging practices focus on harmonizing human activity with the natural environment, emphasizing the importance of balance in resource utilization. This region, rich with biodiversity, serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all life forms. Preservation efforts aim to protect delicate ecosystems, ensuring that they continue to thrive amidst increasing pressures from development and climate change. Innovative technologies are being developed to enhance conservation efforts, allowing for more efficient management of natural resources. These initiatives inspire communities to adopt practices that minimize their ecological footprint. Education plays a vital role. As awareness grows, so does the understanding of individual and collective responsibilities towards the planet. Restoration projects are underway, focusing on rehabilitating degraded landscapes and reintroducing native species. Such efforts not only restore ecological balance, but also revive cultural connections to the land. It reflects a growing acknowledgement that the health of the earth is directly linked to the well-being of its inhabitants. This evolving relationship encourages sustainable agricultural practices, renewable energy adoption, and waste reduction strategies. As humanity progresses, a commitment to Gaia's stewardship becomes increasingly crucial, ensuring that future generations inherit a planet that is vibrant, resilient, and capable of sustaining life in all its forms. The enduring legacy of Atlas and Gaia resonates through global mythology, weaving a thread connecting diverse cultures. In various traditions, Atlas embodies strength and endurance. Often depicted as bearing the weight of the heavens, this figure represents not only physical strength, but also the burden of responsibility that accompanies guardianship. The weight of the world, as portrayed through countless tales, reflects the challenges presented by environmental stewardship. Gaia, in contrast, symbolizes life itself, earthly fertility and nurturing qualities. This primal goddess, revered in many ancient civilizations, encapsulates the essence of the natural world. From Greek myths to indigenous beliefs, her presence suggests a profound relationship between humanity and the planet. The reverence for Gaia's power is evident in agricultural practices and rituals aimed at honoring the Earth's cycles. In regions where these stories have taken root, the themes of balance and reciprocity emerge. The interconnectedness of all living beings becomes a central tenet, emphasizing that actions towards the earth draw upon an ancient understanding of stewardship. This connection transcends mere mythology, embedding itself into the very fabric of human existence. It speaks to a shared responsibility where the fate of the earth and its inhabitants intertwines. The legacy of Atlas and Gaia reflects a profound respect for nature, illustrating the delicate balance that sustains life. In various cultures, this relationship has manifested through rituals and practices, each aiming to honor the earth and acknowledge its gifts. The reverence for natural elements is evident in the art and architecture that have emerged throughout history. These creations serve as reminders of the dependence on the Earth's resources, a testament to humanity's quest for harmony. This relationship also invites reflection on the modern world, where the lessons of the past can guide present actions. The challenges faced today echo the ancient narratives of balance and respect. A renewal of this connection can foster sustainable practices, encouraging a return to principles that prioritize ecological well-being. The stories of Atlas and Gaia remind us of an enduring bond, urging a collective consciousness that honors the earth as a living entity. This understanding nurtures a sense of unity, bridging the gap between humanity and the natural world, ensuring that both can thrive in mutual respect and care.